Which team will represent the American Football Conference in the Super Bowl as we welcome you to the AFC Championship game.
Conference Championship about to commence. All kinds of excitement and energy with a Super Bowl spot on the line. And Phil, your thoughts before we get it underway.
Well, the worst thing you could do is start thinking about the Super Bowl. Think about this game, your energy, your nerves. Make sure that you don't let them be a part of it. Try to play it one play at a time. If you do, that's when you get the best results.
First down here. Split backfield here.
And Ivory's going to secure the handoff. Gets about 9 on the play.
Jim, let's keep our eye on the defense. If they keep giving up runs like this, they're going to have to change what they're doing on the defensive side. Maybe bring another guy down in the box to stop those runs.
Second and short following the run.
Get ready. Red 38. Red 38.
Here's the handoff to LeGarrette Blount.
Nothing there as this goes for a loss of 2.
Loss of 2.
This is a collection of wide receivers that could dictate this game today. They must find a way to create separation for their quarterback.
The Jets take it from the 33. Pulls it in. And at the 37, he'll be brought down.
That's a nice route on the outside. Nice throw by the quarterback. Puts him in good position to keep moving and get a first down.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion.
Set up screen. Got the completion. Breaks out of that one. And that's a gain of 13. Early in this game, Phil, and already on the other side of the midfield stripe.
Nice job by the offense here. Good play calling too, Jim. Mixing up the plays. The defense is off guard right now, and the offense is taking advantage of it.
The Browns lined up in the nickel.
First and 10.
He's got the catch.
Nice tackle. This linebacking core is the heart and soul of this defensive unit. Second down, even after the completion. Wide receivers stacked up on this play.
Takes it from the gun. Almost intercepted that time.
I know we've all heard this phrase before. That's why they're playing defense, because they can't catch. Hey, the coaches don't care about that. When you get an opportunity, they want you to make the catch.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. The Browns with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime.
Third down and 5.
Percy Harvin with the grab. And they are all over Harvin.
Quarterback's best friend. Throw a short pass and see it turn into big yards. What a job that time by the pass receiver. Catches the short pass and picks up big yards afterwards. Nice job.
First down here after the completion. Offense lines up here.
Will go ground. They go to the right side.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
And it's now 2nd down and 5 after running it on 1st down. The Browns set at the line. Dime package. They're setting up screen. And pick up about 4.
The Jets, a lot of people like to throw screens and run draws. No, they look deep down the field. It's not there. They throw it short. They pick up some good yards. Now they can do what they want on 3rd, run or pass.
The defense comes out in the dime. 3rd down and 1.
The give this time to the fullback.
Jim, the defense gives up the 1st down that time inside the red zone, but there's only so many things the offense can do. Let's see if they can hold them.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. Mounting a serious drive. He'll go left. Tackles made.
The Browns defense, they got backed up in their own red zone, but you know what? They came through that time. There's a run play. They were waiting for it, and they stopped the offense for a very short gain.
2nd down. The long drive continues.
Midway through the 1st.
Takes off with it. He's brought down. Feet first and gives himself up.
Number 8 on the line.
3rd down on the way. This long drive continues. Blunt running right through the trenches.
Oh, my gosh. He should have scored that time. Gets tackled inside the 5-yard line. Now we'll see if the offense is good enough to push it in.
First down here after the run. What a drive this has been. Handoff out of the I formation. He stacked up at that point.
The days of thinking you're just going to rush the passer, those days are over for defensive ends. Yes, you have to rush the passer, but you got to be able to stop the run. That was a great job that time.
That leads us to 2nd down. This has been a long drive so far. He'll get it again. That's a touchdown. Able to take it across from just a couple of yards out. The Jets now getting set for the extra point. Inside of the uprights. Jets getting ready for the kickoff. Rather quietly short of the 20. Let's mark him at the 16. They come to the line of scrimmage. 1st down. The give, taking it up the middle, and he's tackled just 2 yards short of a 1st down.
When you're an offensive lineman and you can line up and just run the football straight ahead and pick up those kind of yards, you are going to get into the head of the defense. You're basically saying, we're tougher than you are, and we're just going to come right at you.
The Jets defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Right there to take him down.
The Browns' offensive line will be whooping it up tomorrow when they watch this play in the film room. What a good job by them. Excellent planning and awesome execution.
New set of downs now after picking up the 1st on the ground. 1st down following the long play. Staying with the running game on 1st down. Here's a look at the offensive unit that needs to get off to a strong start today.
It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard rush.
Offense lines up here.
Back to the ground. Rocked for a loss on that tackle.
And here's a look at the defensive line that will try to control the trenches today.
Benjamin's a receiver in the slot.
Third and 9. Trying to work that left side. Almost intercepted.
The defense did an awesome job that time. They had the right defense called, and that time the defender almost picked off the pass. Good job by the defense.
Harvin's going to make the fair catch this time.
It's first down as they head to the line.
Harvin's lined up in the slot. Play fake. Has his man. Falls out. They recover their own fumble.
One thing coaches hate when their offense is on the field is fumbling the football. Because a lot of times it's just bad fundamentals. But they're lucky this time. They have the fumble. They're able to get on top of it.
Let's go.
2nd and 3.
Down the field. And it falls incomplete.
I'd like to see this team throw the football down the field a little more often. That time it doesn't result in a completion, but just keep trying.
They face 3rd down after the incomplete pass.
Offense lines up here.
Well, let's go. Brent 30 up. Brent 30 up.
On the money.
And he's tackled down after picking up the first.
That was a nice job by the offense. It just puts them in a better position. Nice little throw and catch.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down.
Get ready.
They'll run it. Here's the handoff. And at the 25, he'll be brought down.
You got to keep your offensive linemen aggressive, so you have to run the football every once in a while. That run, even though it was a short gain, it served a purpose.
It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard rush.
One more snap and another quarter is in the books.
We're back here in this low-scoring affair.
They went with the ground game on first down, bringing up 2nd.
Harvin's lined up now as a slot receiver. And the 2nd quarter is underway with this snap. Brought down at the 32.
Nothing like seeing a complete offense. That's what we're watching here today. Yes, we know they can throw it, but what they're showing us here, they can grind out some first downs running the football too.
They're able to move the chains after that last run.
Get ready.
The quarterback motions the wide receiver.
Right back to him once more. And he's going to be tackled right around the 35-yard line.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run. Nowhere for the running back to go, and they stopped him for a short gain.
And now they'll try over again on 2nd down. Split backfield here.
Well, let's go.
Screen. The catch is made.
That'll stop the play right there.
I know you won't believe this, but sometimes completing a short pass like that does give a quarterback confidence, so it does serve a purpose.
Third and 5 still to go, even after that last completion.
Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime.
Out of the shotgun. Pulls it in, and Hayden's the one who brings him to the ground.
You know, as a quarterback, sometimes you got to trust that arm and throw the football past the first down marker. There were guys open, but no, he takes the safe route, throws it short. Defense makes the tackle, and here we are staring at a fourth down.
He's got a chance for a return. Shakes off the hit. Shakes off the tackle. Gains 17. The Browns ready now to start their next series. Take it here from the 35. The Browns will take the snap from the 35. Throws to the left. The Browns now move the chains.
When you play this cover 3 defense, just kind of sit back there and try not to give up the big play. That is great. The problem is you give up all these short plays. How about that throw by the quarterback on that slant pattern that time?
Manziel's got it in the gun. Has Cameron. And that's a big-time tackle that keeps them 3 yards short of the first down marker. So they complete one, and still it's second down. Offense lines up here. Manziel's back in shotgun formation. Scrambling now. Very nearly intercepted.
Well, the defense has to be depressed after that play, because when you get a chance to get off the field, get a turnover, and get the offense off the field, man, you got to take advantage of situations like that.
It's third down coming up.
Manziel's going to take it from the gun. Looking to the right side and throwing. Wide open for the catch.
First down, offense readying for the snap. Let's see how they back up the big play here.
And he's forced to the ground.
It is without a doubt the worst place to get pressure up the middle on the quarterback. It happened that time, and he did the right thing. Just take the sack.
Second down now. Split backfield here.
Out of the gun. Heaving it down the field. And it's incomplete.
Well, we still got a close game here, and you got to try to keep it that way. It's third and long, and you lose the football game. Don't take a chance on the offensive side. Wait for your next opportunity.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive.
Quarters formation here for the defense.
Incomplete, almost going in the other direction.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? Third and long, they can do just about anything, and it's going to work, and they stop the offense that time.
The field goal attempt is good. It's good.
Well, I'm sure the defense is going, my gosh, what do we got to do to stop these guys? You know, once they even get near midfield, they know that the other team is in field goal range, because that kicker, what a leg.
The Jets get ready to start their drive. The Jets line up, split backfield.
First down and 10.
Complete to Harvin, and they are all over Harvin.
I think the best thing to say about that play, it's just it gained a few yards, so that's what you do. All plays don't score. Sometimes you just want to pick up a couple yards.
That was a nice reception, but not enough for the first down. Second down coming up.
The Jets come to the line with an empty backfield. And He hauls it in. He's taken down at the 35.
Wide receivers get scared sometimes running that slant route. They know their linebackers inside running towards them because they're watching the quarterback's eyes.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion.
Let's go.
Here's the handoff to LeGarrette Blount. Running room.
The Jets offensive line is just whooping some tail today, aren't they? What a job up front. That helps the running back get in space, get down there, and pick up a big gain.
First down here after the run. Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. Blount trying to plow ahead. Second down here.
Get ready.
Here's the handoff to LeGarrette Blount. Star Latulele in on that play.
Halftime is coming up, but first we reach the 2-minute warning. And it's 3rd and 10 here after the run.
Go, let's go. Press to the up. Press to the up.
Out of the shotgun formation. He's wide open for the grab. First down here after the completion. Here's the first snap after the big play. Handoff made. Taylor's the one who made the big stop.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
Coming up, second down. Split backfield here.
Keeps it here. Almost made the catch, but the collision jarred it loose.
Jim, in a situation like this, you just got to be smart. It's 3rd and long. You're winning the football game. Don't take any chances. Don't turn it over. If you punt it, that might be a good thing.
This will be the 8th play of this drive. 2 tight ends on the field here. 3rd and 12. Could have been intercepted.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. 3rd and long, not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
The kick is good.
When an offense drives the ball, they always want to get something out of it, get some points. This time, the field goal kicker gets it done, and he gives them 3.
Runs up to grab it at the 4. And they stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19. The Browns now bring their offense back onto the field for the next drive.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. 1st and 10.
He's brought down at the 25-yard line.
Second down coming up. They're going to the hurry. Back to the line now. He's got a little bit of daylight here.
Harris in on the tackle.
First down on the way. The Browns are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. They face first down. Quarters formation here for the defense. now 1st and 10. He'll throw it over the middle. Almost intercepted.
Well, Jim, I threw a lot of passes like that in my career where it should have been intercepted and the guy dropped it. You just go, yes, I got a break. Now can you capitalize on that break?
Benjamin's in the slot. Timeout called by the defensive unit.
Failing to complete that one. So 2nd down here. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one.
Manziel standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Airing it out. And it falls incomplete.
Good job by the linebacker that time. Saw the receiver coming in his area, read the quarterbacks, and in wonderful position to knock the pass down.
Quarters formation here for the defense. 3rd down and 10.
Complete to Hopkins.
When you see the defensive back on the inside of a wide receiver, you have a corner route on, make sure you throw it towards the sideline, let the wide receiver outrun the defensive back, and he makes a nice catch there.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. First and 10. Scrambling out of the pocket. The defense gets the sack.
Well, if your offensive line's not good enough just to stop the pass rush, then you got to help them out. How do you do that? Well, you keep the tight end in, let him be an extra blocker, and you tell your running backs to help out too, blocking some of these defensive linemen.
2nd down and a long way to go.
Oh, and almost picked off that time.
Well, it doesn't get much worse than this, does it? You're losing the football game. Now you're looking at 3rd and long. And look, there are no miracles in the NFL. I'll tell you that. So be smart. If the play is not there, don't force it. Dump it off and wait for the next time you get it.
The Browns have to take their final timeout. That's it.
The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive.
Quarters formation here for the defense. 3rd and a long way to go.
Setting up screen. Cook's able to read that play and make the hit.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? 3rd and long, they can do just about anything. It's going to work, and they stop the offense that time.
The offense pinned back in an awful position. This will most likely be the final play before the half ends.
Takes the knee.
That does it for the first half. Browns trail in this one.
All right, Larry, thank you for that from the studios and halftime. We're going to transition now. We're about to get the 3rd quarter underway.
The Browns getting ready now to start their drive. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. Handoff out of the eye. He's going to be tackled right around the 24-yard line. This will be 2nd down. It's a dime look for the defense on this play. To the ground. That time in on the tackle. The defense looking for one more stop here on third down after that run. Getting set as fast as they can.
He'll get it again.
And it's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
Manning is back now. He'll be punting. And he's tackled at the 32-yard line.
Well, the best thing we can say about that punt return, well, he didn't fumble the football.
The Jets come onto the field now for this next series. The Jets from the 32. Set up screen. They tried to fool them with the screen, but it ends up as an incompletion.
Quarterback was under a lot of duress on that pass, and alas, it's incomplete.
All right, listen, I know he was under duress, but you got to hit these type of throws in the NFL. You're not always going to get perfect protection. That's not a good job by the quarterback.
The Jets from the 32.
Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. Brought down at the 32.
Great situation to be in for the defense right here. It's third and long, and even though their team is losing the game, you can get after the quarterback and hope you can find a way to force a turnover.
That last play was a run. Third down coming up. Offense lines up here.
Get ready.
They'll go shotgun here. He's looking to the right here on this throw.
The tackle is made, and that's a 3-and-out series for the offense.
The Jets are going to call on the punting team.
He'll have a chance for a return.
They bring him to the turf. The Browns offense now marches onto the field. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time.
Will go Brown.
Branch is in on the tackle.
Well, I think we all know the situation here. It's a close game in the second half, and you're losing, but you pick up a first down. Oh, my gosh, that opens up many more possibilities, what you can do on the offensive side. Good job by the offense.
New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground.
Gets the handle here.
And the tackle is made at the 41.
Number 34. 5-yard gain on the play.
And it's now 2nd down and 5 after running it on first down.
Manziel's going to take the snap from the shotgun.
Makes the catch in the open field.
Big first down by the offense that time. Here in the second half, they're losing a close game, and you get that first down. It just gives you confidence. It opens up the playbook, and it just gives you a better chance of going down the field and getting the score.
Nickel formation here for the defense.
First down at the 47. Keeps it here.
Has Gordon. Gains 15.
The Browns did a good job that time picking up the first down. Let's look at the situation. You're behind just by a few points in the second half. You keep looking to pick up those first downs, and, you know, you get enough of them. What does it do? Pretty simple. It leads to a score.
Manziel has everybody split out wide for this snap. The Browns from the 32. Reaches out and grabs it. He's tackled right at the 24.
Well, it's not quite a first down, but a good read, good throw, good catch. Oh, a lot of good there, isn't it, Jim? But nice job by the offense. Now they got second and short. Look out. Who knows what the next play is going to be.
After that grab, it's now second down and 2. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. Gain 12.
The Browns just picked up a big first down that time, Jim. When you're down by a few points in the second half, every first down is crucial. Nice job that time by the offense.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. Defense comes out in a 4-6 formation. The Jets will use a timeout here early in the second half. They're able to move the chains after that last run. Now on the move. That's a gain of 7. And he's going to slide feet first.
When you get down in the red zone, the offensive coordinator's got to call a play that deceives the defense. Let's see if he can do it. His team is down. He needs a big play here.
The defense loading up on the line, getting set for this snap. That's Harrison making the stop. This is third down. Defense ready in the goal line formation on this one. Cameron had it, but couldn't hold on as this goes incomplete.
That time the defense was ready. Third and short. They were expecting pass, and that's what they got. And the pass is incomplete. Now we have a fourth down situation.
The coach is going to go for it. Goal line defense on the field. Running away from the pressure. The Hat scores the touchdown.
Well, that score ties the game up. Now on the defensive side, you got to come out there and take advantage of this feeling you got going now and get the football back for your offense.
The Jets are ready to return the kick. Graham's got it. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Jets ready now to start their next series. Take it here from the 22. Offense lines up here. The Jets from the 22. Amaro's got the catch and the first.
Jim, they call that a post route. Do you know why? Of course you don't know why. The wide receiver is running towards the goal post, so they call it a post route.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. The defense comes out in the nickel. Play action. Catch made.
When you talk about the play action pass game, it's really when you call it. You got to be in a situation where the defense is thinking run, and when they are, do you have the courage, or I should say the smarts, to fake the run and throw the football? Good call that time by the offense.
Get ready.
The Jets have it at the 44. Here's the handoff. They bring him down at the 41-yard line.
Good job by the defensive line, standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
It's now second down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. Ivory lined up in the backfield. Handoff, trying to fight through right up the middle of the field. Now Now 3rd and short following the run.
An extra tight end on the field for this one.
Blunt. Middle. That's been the story of this game. Another 3rd down conversion to move the chains.
First down here after the run.
Get ready. Brad 38.
Makes the catch. He's brought to a halt.
When we were at practice on Friday, Jim, this team is working on red zone offense all the time. Well, here they are. It's a tie game. We'll see if all that practice pays off.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Nickel formation for the defense here.
Play fake. They're setting up screen. Sticks to his hands.
Nice throw that time by the quarterback in the red zone. Gets the completion. And there's some tight spots. Not a lot of room, so you got to really drive the football in there.
The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive.
Get ready. Brad 38.
2nd and goal from the 4. Bill runs it across for the touchdown.
Well, when your offense goes out there and scores a touchdown to put you ahead, it's got to give a big lift to the defense. They got to get excited and go out there and hold that lead.
The Browns are back deep, ready to return. Fumbles picked up, and now he's taking it back the other way. And he's brought to the ground.
First down coming up. It's a 2 tight end formation.
Here's the handoff to LeGarrette Blunt. And game maybe 4. The Jets are still in possession as we get this final quarter underway. And it's now 2nd down and 5 after running it on 1st down.
Double tight end formation.
The final quarter begins with this snap. That's a gain of 6.
That's a nice play that time by the offense, getting the first down. They're up here in the second half, and they're moving the football. That is a great feeling.
Danielle's got an injury update for us. Let's go to her now.
Guys, I just spoke with a Browns official. The team is saying it's a lower body issue, and it's unfortunately going to keep him out for the remainder of this one. Back to you.
Gets it again. In on the stop.
The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
2nd down coming up.
Get ready.
Blunt up the middle. Brought down after a gain of 6. They're just grinding away down here, inching closer to the end zone.
Well, that's what you got to do sometimes. It's hard always to think that you're going to come out and just make big plays. You've got to do the dirty work, and this offense is doing it right now.
Not even a foot away.
Ready to make the stop on the goal line. And he's in for the touchdown.
The fullback in most offenses in the NFL very seldom gets to carry the football, but down near the goal line, they serve a good purpose. Quick hitting plays by a big, powerful guy gets it done.
Jets getting ready for the kickoff. Takes off from the 5. And they stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19.
They come to the line, and it's first down.
The Browns lined up. Everybody split out wide. Going deep. Makes the play. And Tyvon Branch has the tackle.
This quarterback leads the league in passing yards for a reason, because he's not no little dink and dunker. He likes to fire it down the field. And wow, that excites the fans when they see these long completions.
First down at the 34. No room to complete that one.
This defense can pressure the quarterback. There's no doubt about it. They did this time, and it results in another incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, it brings up 2nd down. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one.
Manziel's got it in the gun.
Throwing now to his left. The tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
When you're behind in a football game, all you can do on the offensive side is just go out there and thinking about making plays and picking up first downs. Good job by the offense.
Quarters formation here for the defense.
First down at the 21.
Touchdown. This game is tight.
Well, it's a nice touchdown drive by the offense. They're still behind, but I got to say this to the defense. You're just giving up. You're letting them march down there and letting them get back in the game. Toughen up and get it done.
That'll be a touchback, and the ball will be placed at the 20. The Jets offense now coming out. Decker's going to get set in the slot for this snap. First down and 10. Brings it in. Tackle made by Hayden.
The Jets are really a true football team. Their defense, we know it's good. They don't want to just rely on it. The offense, nice job picking up that first down. Eat the clock up. Keep the pace of the game on your side. Small lead here in the second half. That was a good job.
First down here after the completion.
Let's go.
Running back in motion here. Good piece of tackling.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
First down here. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. Manziel's back in shotgun formation. With two hands, he has it. He's tackled right at the 31.
Sometimes it's good protection by the offensive line, and sometimes it's just bad defense. They can't get to the quarterback, and that's another completion by him.
After the pass play, gain 7. 2nd and 3 on the way. Looks to his left. Has the reception all alone.
Well, I think we all know the situation here. It's a close game in the second half, and you're losing, but you pick up a first down. Oh, my gosh, that opens up many more possibilities, what you can do on the offensive side. Good job by the offense.
They've come out in a dime package. First and 10. And he takes off. And that's a gain of 9. Avoids the hit and slides.
When you're on the defensive side, you just cannot lose containment even on a quarterback. That time they pressure him in the pocket. He takes out. There's no containment on the outside. He gets out there. Nobody open to throw it to. So he just picks up some big yards running the ball.
Halfway through the fourth. Getting away from the pressure. In the end, it picks up only a yard.
Big first down by the offense that time. Here in the second half, they're losing a close game, and you get that first down. It just gives you confidence. It opens up the playbook, and it just gives you a better chance of going down the field and getting the score.
Intercepted! He's in a foot race to the end zone. He's at the 50, the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Jets in for the score.
Well, on defense, to make a play like this, so much of it is about timing. Perfect timing by the defensive player. He gets the interception and runs it all the way back for a touchdown.
It's good. The Browns are back deep, ready to return. Takes it from the 4, and here we go. He's going to be tackled right around the 21-yard line. First down here. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Benjamin's a receiver in the slot.
And now he'll take off. Has to get rid of it. Under pressure and incomplete.
When you see this cover 2 defense as a quarterback, you got to know where to throw the football. That time he did not make a good decision. You got to throw it sometimes deep down the middle. The safeties are not there. They're outside. He did not take advantage of that coverage that time.
Gonna try and fumble. The offense was able to recover the ball.
Well, the defense always says, let's call some fumbles. Then when you cause it and you're not able to recover it, that is one emotional letdown.
They recovered the fumble, but now face 3rd and 7 here. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. Picks up 8 here.
Don't always have to throw the football past the yard markers. That's another thing I hate to hear. This time the offense throws it behind the yard markers on the screen pass. Good execution. They pick up a 1st down.
Gets away from the pressure. They're going to get him here for a sack.
I don't know if they were confused or not, but the left side of the offensive line that time, they were not aggressive. They got pushed back, and they give up a sack of the quarterback.
Just 2 minutes left in this one now. Back in a moment. 2nd down, late in the 4th quarter.
Quarters formation here for the defense.
The Browns have it at the 24. Play action fake, looking to throw. He's scrambling now, and he's sacked again.
There's nothing worse to a quarterback than having an offensive lineman getting driven back in his way. That time the right side of the line collapses, and it leads to a sack of the QB.
So much on the line now as they line up for 3rd down.
For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends.
Out of the pocket. Makes the catch in open space.
And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
The offense back out on the field here for this 4th and short play.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one.
The Browns snap it at the 41. The Browns get a 1st down.
I just don't think that's a good job by the defense. It's 4th and short. You kind of know what the offense is going to do. They were not ready, and they give up the 1st down.
Looking to go up top again on 1st down.
And he's taken down.
That's what you call pressure. When everything around the quarterback, they're all at his feet. The offensive linemen are around him. He sees the arms of the defensive linemen all reaching for him. There's nothing he can do but fall to the ground.
One for the deep ball. And they can't connect.
Just not a good decision by the quarterback. I mean, maybe on the sidelines they keep calling the wrong plays, but he's attacking the strength of this cover 2 defense. Don't do that. Throw where they're not. That's deep down the middle.
Big 3rd down on the way, late in the 4th. With about a minute to go, they're going to need every break possible. First, they must score on this possession. The Browns snap it at the 41. Looking to go down the field here. Almost intercepted that time.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. 3rd and long, not easy to pick up 1st downs in these type of situations.
Going for it on 4th down.
The Browns call a timeout and are left now with only 1.
They bring back out the offense to go for it. Quarters formation here for the defense.
The Browns snap it at the 41. No one in sight. Has the grab. And the tackle is made at the 35-yard line. Now on 1st down. Every snap crucial the rest of the way. Trailing. They'll go hurry up rather than call a timeout. Harris is there to take him down. Every play is huge now. 2nd down on the way.
It's now second down. Play after play after play here on this drive. Marching down the field and taking their time. Looking to go deep. And it's incomplete.
Well, you must, on the offensive side, throw the football deep 3 or 4 times a game. That time, they're just not able to connect on the deep throw.
Big moment here. Third down coming up. Mounting a serious drive. 3rd and 10. Looking long. Almost intercepted.
Well, the offense didn't pick up the first down that time. They're pretty happy the way everything turned out, because that pass could have been intercepted, and you give an interception up on 3rd down, and that is bad.
Quarterback coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 6th time in this game. Brown's got it on a pass, had some heat on it, and that's a gain of 10.
Well, I think we've heard this expression about 7,000 times. It's a passing league, so we all know that. So you got to be able to throw the football and pick up some first downs.
Well, today we identified the best team in its conference. Going on now to the big stage and the Super Bowl.
To win a conference championship, that is so exciting. But then to sit back and think, we are going to the Super Bowl. And that is something that you just can't even dream sometimes when you think of the good stuff that the game can bring you. But an exciting game today, going to the Super Bowl, it's just all wonderful, wonderful stuff.
For Phil Simms and all the team here on site, what a memorable championship game it was. And we'll see you next at the Super Bowl in 2 weeks.